Serenity's glitch by Dream a little longer. In a realm painted with the hues of twilight and dawn, Lyric Studio drifted like a solitary thought bubble amidst a sky of cotton candy clouds. This was her sanctuary, a place where sound had shape and color. Instruments carved from solidified light hummed with a gentle pastel glow. She was a composer of dreams, a weaver of sonic tapestries for the sleeping world. Today, she was on the cusp of completing her magnum opus, a symphony of pure tranquility she called Serenity's Echo. Her fingers, light as moth wings, danced across the crystalline keys. They weren't just playing notes, they were weaving melodies from the threads of starlight and the quiet hush of 1,000 peaceful dawns. Each chord was a brushstroke, painting a landscape of absolute calm. The song was almost perfect, a flawless, shimmering reflection of a world untouched by anxiety, a universe without a single worry to its name. It was the sound of a silent, contented sigh. And then it happened. A single note, a pure, clear C-sharp that should have hung in the air like a suspended jewel, stuttered. C-sharp. It was a tiny, sharp tear in the seamless silken fabric of her song. The dissonance jolted her. Her hands froze, hovering over the keys as the echo of the broken note faded. A frown creased her brow. Just a slip, she murmured, her voice a small sound in the suddenly heavy silence. She took a breath and played the passage once more, her touch deliberate and precise. But the glitch returned, harsher this time, the stuttering note echoing with a grating digital buzz. The beat of her perfect rhythm skipped like a stumbling heart, throwing the entire melody off balance. A wave of unease washed over her as she looked up. The soft focus edges of her pastel world had begun to shimmer and pixelate. The gentle colors were bleeding at the seams. A cold knot of panic tightened in her chest. Her song, her beautiful, perfect creation, was not just flawed, it was unraveling, and it was taking her entire world with it. The glitches were no longer just errant sounds, they were cracks spreading through the very foundation of her reality. The floor beneath her feet flickered, and the cotton candy clouds outside her window began to fray into lines of corrupted code. She scrambled to silence the source, to pull the plug on this nightmare of a dream. But her studio had no plugs, no wires, no off switch. It was powered by thought and harmony. The music played on, independent of her touch, a chaotic orchestra of stutters, static, and discordant notes. It echoed relentlessly in a world that no longer felt like her own, the sound warping the very air she breathed. The corrupted song reached a fever pitch, a beautiful, terrible storm of digital noise that crescendoed into a deafening roar. Her world shattered, fracturing into an infinite kaleidoscope of broken code, shimmering light, and fractured memories of the melody that was. She was adrift in the heart of the chaos, buffeted by the sonic storm. And then, something inside her shifted. She stopped fighting. She let go. She floated in the beautiful, chaotic mess, observing it not with fear, but with a strange new curiosity. This wasn't a mistake. This wasn't destruction. It was something new. An unexpected verse in a song she thought she had already written. It was a wild, untamed harmony she had never considered. With a deep, calming breath that seemed to steady the storm around her, she willed herself back towards her glowing keyboard. Her fingers met the crystalline keys, not with the intention to correct, but with the desire to connect. She listened to the broken rhythm, the digital static, the stuttering notes. She didn't fight the glitches. She invited them into her music. She wove the harsh static into a driving, percussive new rhythm. She transformed the jarring stutters into a complex, syncopated harmony. The chaos became her chorus. The song that emerged was no longer Serenity's echo. It was something wilder, truer, and infinitely more alive. As she played, her world settled around her, not back to the soft, predictable pastels, but into a breathtaking, ever-shifting mosaic of shimmering beauty. The glitches now formed organized, intricate patterns, pulsing with a vibrant energy. She had found the music in the machine's ghost, and it was far more beautiful than perfection.